Welcome once more, great people. So yesterday, after the release of the Yoruba soldier Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, who is in himself a Yoruba activist and agitator, who to a greater extent has been silenced by the government, but then we all know and believe that in his spirit he still have that agitation for a sovereign state of the Yoruba people in his mind. And so when the Yoruba soldier was released yesterday by the Biafra Defense Forces, he quickly came out to thank the Prime Minister Ekpa for releasing that Yoruba man and promising that he will use his office to also enlighten the Yoruba people to know that people are not happy with the current situation of the country and that everyone is fighting for the liberation of their own people, especially the Biafra people are fighting for the liberation of their people. And as such, you must not aid the Nigerian government to continue to plunder and to continue, to desecrate the land of Biafra. This was his statement yesterday. Listen to him.
Good evening, our Prime Minister of Biafra Liberation. Thank you so much for my brother that you released today. I'm very appreciate you. God bless you. Then I use this opportunity to thank all the Biafra army for your support and cooperation, for the render you are doing for me every time, the render you are doing for all the Yoruba people. In fact, I don't know how to appreciate you, but God knows I'm very appreciate, and God bless you. God bless you. For the release of our brother, I'm very appreciate. God bless you. Thank you so much. My name is Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho.
So this is a direct message to the Yorubas, the Afonjas in the Yoruba space. There's a difference between Afonja. Some people do not know that there's a difference between Afonja and the typical Yoruba man. And so when the Prime Minister continues to say Afonja, some people mistake it for the Yorubas, the typical Yorubas. No. There is a difference between Afonja and the typical Yorubas. If you read about history and know about the betrayal of the people of Ilorin by Afonja, you would know why there's a difference between Afonja and the typical Yoruba people. Afonja sold his people to the Fulanis. Afonja was responsible for what happened to the Yorubas in Ilorin. Instead of to defend his people, instead of him to fight for his people, he abandoned them and sold them off to the Fulani. And that is why those of the Yoruba people who continue to betray, they are referred to as Afonja. Do you understand it now? Those Yorubas who do not see the good in what other people are doing, who will always side the Fulani to destroy their own people, are referred to as Afonja. Those Yorubas who cannot stand tall and fight genuinely for their people. I'm not saying you look very wonderful in the face, but then behind the scene you are committing all manner of crime and evil against your people. No, we are not talking about those people. We are talking of those who are the true Yoruba people, who will never betray their own people. They are the typical Yoruba people. But you see those ones who will betray, you see those ones who will go behind, those ones who will come in the front and tell you, this is wonderful, you know, they will praise you, and they go behind. They are doing evil against you. They are the ones that are referred to as Afonja, and they are the ones that the Prime Minister always attacks, because in every climb there are people like that. There are saboteurs. Even in Biafra land, we have saboteurs. We have people like that who will not see the good in what people are doing. They will always want to side with the government because they are eating fat from the government. So they will always want to side the government. That is just it. That is just it. So this is a message to not only the Afonjas, but also to the Fulanis and also to the government in power today in Aso Rock. It is better that you release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now. Igbo people will say, Ona demma icho iwu ojii mgbe ihe kadi tupu chi ejinarị gị, maka na chi jinarị gị ewu ojii ị ga-achọgide ike agwụ gị. So it is best that you search for the black goat when it is still daytime, such that you can be able to identify that black goat. But once it becomes dark, the black goat, becomes very, very impossible and very difficult for you to discover where it is. And so it makes it harder for you to find that black goat. That is the definition of what we are trying to say now. It is better that the Nigerian government does the right thing by releasing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and accepting our referendum than for them to wait till when declaration has been made and the defense will start. It will be a different thing altogether. The battle will be fierce, because in the books of the real fighters, in the books of warriors, we always say, for the night is dark and full of evil, but the brave will always use the night to defeat his or her enemies. The warriors will always move stealthily. You will not know when and how they would appear and disappear. Respect yourself and respect the people of Biafra. If you are a Biafran and you are still supporting whoever you are supporting, that is a Nigerian government or a Nigerian supporter or a one Nigerian supporter, you are wrong. You are doing the wrong thing, because you have seen all that is going on, and you have seen how your people, the people of Biafra, have been insulted on every platform. Yet you somehow still think that something can still be done about it. You are a funny person. You are a very, very funny person. So we stand by Biafra, we stand by Prime Minister Ekpa Simon Njoko, and we stand by all that is good and all that is good for the Biafran people. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.